Hello, this is Marie Diaries, and I'm here to do a video. Alright, before I get into this video and this reading, my spirit guides, my angels, my archangels, my ancestors of the highest white light, I ask that you come in and guide me, protect me always, 24/7, 365. I ask that you give me the clearest view of this video and this reading through any of the cards or anything that I decide to use and have in my hands. I ask that you immediately return any and all of the negative energies from people, places, and things, including ill will, intent, negative intent, etc. I ask that it immediately, permanently goes back to wherever, whomever, wherever it needs to go. People, places, and things. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Thank you. Alright, so I am recording this Wednesday, October the 15th, 2025. Let me just say, I am very nervous right now. I have like butterflies. I guess because my energy, my feelings has been up and down right now. It's a lot good and bad been going on behind the scenes, all right? But I'm never giving up. I'm never giving up. That's what I'm not going to do. I'm never going to give up on myself, and I'm never going to give up on my channel and the reason why I started my channel, the reason why I do my videos. I'm going to just say that. With this reading, I have been putting it off because it just, and I'm going to try not to cry through this video, but it's already starting. You know, it's been a lot going on, you know, in the world. And these young people, especially the women, the young females, you know, even with me dealing with people in my 3D world, when I'm out and about, I really don't like to, unless you approach me, you know, because there's certain times where they approach me, depending on who they is, and depending on how you approach me, how you come at me is the reaction you're going to get. But even though sometimes I may come off a little rough, I still have that, what you say, warm, gooey, gushy, like, I'm that person inside, and I've been like that forever. So the exterior is because of a lot of things. I'm trying to keep it together because, like I said, I've been putting this off. And I probably should have did this reading, this video a minute ago, but I kind of wanted to just let things naturally go how they would go. You know, let them do the work, you know, because, you know, you try to help, all right, and there's always some way that it gets misconstrued and everything. So I kind of just, and this is basically what's happened, but they haven't found the ultimate thing yet, is this person, this young lady, which I'm hoping that this happens before the end of the week, or before, you know, before the end of the next, you know, work day, or, you know, tonight or something like that. They successfully find her, because it's honestly making me feel a certain way, because it's making me think about the last few videos that I've done on my channel. All right, this is all a side note, and like especially with the last two young females that I did, I got very emotional, and like I said in my shorts that I, you know, or the video that I broke into a shorts, I'm never trying to disrespect anybody's family. I'm basically picking up on the energy, and what I feel that I'm seeing in the cards, all right? You know, something may be true, something may not be true, but I was thinking to say before I came up on here, it's like, if even the people that's not spiritual, you know, you have to keep an open mind, because you just don't know what could be a clue. And like I've said, I wrote it in my diary, like, I literally, if my life didn't go the way that it went, I might have would have did certain jobs. I might have would have been a nurse. I might have would have been a homicide detective, because I really not in like, I don't feel like in any sick way, but I get a lot of out of helping. I feel like that's just what it is. I want to help. But at the end of the day, I'm not trying to disrespect nobody's family, because I understand what it feels like to lose somebody, whatever, how they are, however it happens. I understand that. I feel that. I'm very an emotional person. I try to keep it together, but sometimes it just, especially now, it gets the best of me. But I feel like I have it in control. But sometimes it just, like they say, sometimes you might be feeling other people's emotions, or you might be picking up on other people's emotions or whatever. So sometimes that could be, because definitely yesterday I was like, when I left where I had to go yesterday and I left, I was really angry. I was really upset. I was really angry. And then I thought about it later. I'm like, that maybe or may not have been my energy. I may have been picking up somebody else's energy. Not to laugh about it, but I think kind of that's what it was yesterday. But anyways, yeah, I've been putting this reading off. I've been seeing this in the timeline for like, what is it? It's been like, okay, so I don't know if I might have not. Like I said, it's been so much going on in my own world, my personal world. Like I said, I'm trying to keep stuff together in regards to me, and then I'm still trying to do videos. Like, I know I haven't been doing a lot of missing people or persons videos or whatever, but I still been trying to do videos on my channel. I don't know if I initially saw when this young lady went missing, 721 on the recording. I don't know if I saw initially when she went missing, KADA Scott, the young lady, but I did start seeing videos in regards to her, I would say within the last week, and I have been wanting to do her reading or whatever for a few days now, but I have been putting it off because, like, I had, like I said, I gotta do my own personal stuff I have to do. I'm trying to make sure I have what I need, and I've been putting the video off. But then at the same time, like I said, I've been wanting it to come together on its own, like, naturally, in a way, because like I said, when I feel like, because a lot of the stuff that's, even though I know I'm not the only one doing, the different types of videos and stuff, I'm not the only one, but I feel like it gets misconstrued on what you're trying to do, because I really don't feel like me doing a reading, because I really don't know for sure if people that are connected to these young people that's going missing, I don't know if these people are really watching my videos. I don't know if they're family or their friends, or certain police departments or whatever, or areas, are they really watching my video? I don't know, but I just feel like when I'm doing these videos, like I'm seeing lately with other videos of people in those cases, like the stuff get misconstrued. What I'm getting, what is that, like, taken for granted? I don't know, in a way, because I don't ever want to feel like that I'm messing something up. I want to help. I might want to put in something that, or how you say, a perspective that they may not have been looking at, just anything. Like I always say when I do the other readings, something small or something big. So I asked if I should even do the reading, because I did catch a few videos since I got home and, got here and kind of like settled to the best of settling for me. I got 3 yeses and 2 nos to do the video, so I'm gonna limit the video to a time, because like I said, my energy, my feelings and stuff is up and down right now. These was 3 cards, excuse me, that I don't know if they resonate towards the video, but I was asking why am I hesitant to do the reading, and that was why I pulled those 3 cards. And when I pulled those 3 cards, this card came out, which is the 4th house, Sun and Cancer. Cancer talks about home and family and nurturing. All right. So that card came out with these cards. And then the cards that also came out with the 3 yeses and the 2 nos, you have a karmic lesson, it's past life stuff, and also you had update the plan. So I'm not really sure as to why that is coming out, but those was the 3 cards that came out with the 3 yeses and the 2 nos. I also have a white candle lit, all right, in honor of her, 1109 on the recording, 1110 and 1111 on the recording, in regards to KADA Scott and them finding her. Yeah, Lighten Up just popped out the deck. I'm not really sure where to start. Not really sure what to start with. Hold on a minute. Okay, so we're not gonna try to go over 50 minutes, all right? I was thinking maybe I should check again to just make sure if there's any updates. Yeah, let me do that real quick before I start this video. We got the Magician at the back of the deck, Gemini, Virgo energy. Hold on. All right, so I just try to go on there real quick, but it's not my phone that I'm recording on, so it's a little bit hard to, like, the viewing on the phone is a little bit small, even smaller than the video that I'm recording on. But there was only one news channel, I think, that just updated a new video within the last 40 minutes. And this is close to home because it's in definitely you know, where I'm at. It's I'm not gonna say it's in the exact area. You have the Emperor at the back of the deck, Emperor in Aries, the Strength in Leo, the Justice in Libra, the World, the Cancer, I mean the Chariot in Cancer, the Star in Aquarius. They said that they're finding more stuff. I feel like it's sounding like he kind of, like, in regards to KADA Scott, it's kind of like sounding like he separated stuff. Or things must have happened over different areas. I don't know, I thought I was just getting something. In my basket, I see information coming to the light. I kind of see that sticking out. I see open up a can of worms. I see that. I see has a low tolerance level. I see that. I don't know why I'm seeing that, but I see male with no facial hair. Hopefully, it's something that, oh, am I okay, I'm gonna make sure I'm recording. It's something that I was getting when I was in the kitchen, and I decided, like, okay, you know, are you gonna do this video or are you not gonna do this video? But I don't know if I want to say that, but I think it would be more of a side note. I really don't know 100% of if this is what's going on, but let me write it down, the whole thing. But I heard of it before, but I'm not really 100% sure if that's, like, something that's actually, like, if this is how it's being done or something. Hold on. All right, so let's just get the overall energy because I keep getting distracted. I feel like it's I'm getting a lot of things or little things at once. What overall energy needs to be seen in regards to where is KADA Scott at? Where is KADA Scott What's the overall energy for... Whoa, that flew off the table. Let's see if I can pick it up without... We had the Judgment in Leo. Could we get 3 more cards? 2 more cards for the overall energy in regards to Jada. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune, Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio energy. The Magician, Gemini, Virgo energy came out again. Alright, let's get one more. What's the overall energy in regards to Jada Scott? The Devil and Capricorn. And it's coming out sideways. The Emperor and Aries is at the back of the deck again. I don't know if this is like saying that, like I'm getting that he knew that he was going to do this, because they already did say that I saw, they said that he did this before. And look, oh wow. The Emperor and Aries, these 2 cards is turned over, but the Empress is right there behind those 2 cards. The 2 that's turned over is the Wheel of Fortune and the Strength in Leo. Something about overpowering her. But actually you had the Emperor. So these 2 was hiding because I didn't see those 2. You had the Emperor and Aries. You had the Chariot in Cancer, the Death in Scorpio, the Magician, Gemini, Virgo energy with the World, and the Tower in Aquarius, the Justice in Libra with the World again. I feel like he knew that he was going to do this again, or he knew that he was going to take this far. Now, I'm not saying that she is no longer here with us on Earth. All right, so something about this reading could be the truth. Something about this reading could not be the truth. Everything could be the truth. Everything could not be the truth. But this is the energy of what I'm getting, and this is what I'm seeing in the cards. So this is my opinion. All right, don't shoot the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger. Again, they did just say within the last hour that they found a card that was believed to be connected to her disappearance. Something is significant about East Fall section in Philadelphia. All right, so let me just do a little, not really a side note, but some of the stuff that I was getting yesterday, because it's like I'm trying to turn off the signs and the messages when I'm out, but that is not necessarily happening all the time. Like when I be trying to avoid it, I still be getting messages. So yesterday what I wrote down, it says, first thing I wrote down, it says rather, so this is what I wrote on my little notebook, and this is, so each time I start writing in here, I try to make sure I have the date. If the date ain't changed, I add the date. The day, the month, the day, and the year. So yesterday, October 14th, 2025, I wrote, rather be a part of the problem than be to help. Why did I write that? Because like I said, I was very upset yesterday. Just stuff that is going on around me. And I just feel like with certain stuff, it's like, you know, I don't know if it's like they rather people be a problem, or they rather it be some type of problem than you doing what you're supposed to do or something like that. But I wrote that yesterday. Then there was a detour. They had a detour at the transit center here in Rochester, where I live at. But you know, people probably know, so it don't even matter, because I do feel like, again, another sign off. So I'm getting something about distractions. When I had to go to the bus station transit center yesterday, so something about a transit center could be significant. I don't know if every city or major city or whatever, do they have transits? I'm assuming that maybe something, or maybe like if it's not a transit center, a train station or something of that could be significant, because yesterday they had a detour, and when you get to the transit center, you go inside, like the buses, they go to their docks. They go to their docks, and you go in, and you go like as if you at the train station or the airport. You go look on the screen, but at each dock where the buses go, it was a lot of them that had a red screen because of whatever their detour that they had going on downtown yesterday. So something about a detour could be significant, and that was really aggravating me too. But that's a side note. When I got to where I was at, something about, like, and this is what I hate, like, you know, about me, even before I got on this spiritual journey, like, but I never really took it into detail like I do now and write stuff down and everything. But where I was at, you know, I they had me in an office where I do my work or whatever. They was in the break room, and I overheard somebody, an older lady, was choking on some sauce or something, or Chinese food or something. So, and then when the other two people came out, other two that was where was at, they came out of the room where their break room is at. One of them said they had Chinese food, and the other one had one had Chinese, one had Japanese, something. I wrote down fire truck. Okay, so the fire truck, did I see? I don't think I seen the number of the fire truck yesterday, because I've been writing them down, whatever number I see, but I don't think I seen this fire truck. I just heard it yesterday. When I got up in the morning, yesterday the 14th, I seen a crow, or I heard the crow. I did also wrote down that when I was leaving where I had to go yesterday, I seen a painting of I seen a painting of the butterfly, that the same butterfly that I have in the kitchen, that is a wind chime. I seen it when I was walking home, when I was walking to get to the transit center yesterday after leaving where I was at. So something about those things could be significant. And then today, the only significance I'm going to say today was on my way where I had to go today, and I usually don't see them like that, or not often. It's not very often since I've been on this spiritual journey. I see the blue jays, and I seen two of them together. Like, my eyes was like drawn, like I was on the bus, and the bus was like at a stop at the light, and I'm looking up in the tree, and I'm like, is that a blue jay? Because I have my shades on. I'm like, is that a blue jay? Is the blue jay? And it was, because one was like, okay, I'm gonna make sure you see me. So he flew out the tree, and he landed on the ground. And then I end up seeing, and then when the bus started to, the light changed and it started to move, I could see the other blue jay in the tree still, while the other one was still like on the grass or whatever. So something about the well, I looked it up, the spiritual meaning of the two blue jays, because they was together. I do see 7-11 on the alarm clock right now. All right, I'm actually going to start off with the mixed oracle deck, and I usually don't do that because, like I said, I see the 9 of Pentacles right now from another tarot deck. And I'm going to start the timer because I said I was going to start the timer. I'm actually going to put it down to like, what, 23 minutes or something, because I've been talking for a minute. But something about the blue jays could be significant. If anything else that I think of from today. Oh, Dochi. Her name is Dochi. her song. When I was meaning to write that down. When I was at where I had to be at today, and you could hear outside, somebody was playing the song, her song, that song she got, Anxiety. Wow, look, Massive Regrets. That song was playing. Wow, we got Avenger, Memory, Resolve, Hatred, Plotting. So split the deck with Massive Regrets and Avenger. Okay. Something about MA or MRA or AM arm. Something about an arm. Arm. I don't know. Okay. Did I set the timer? No. Okay. I'm starting it now. I'm going to do 23 minutes. We already 26 minutes in. What do we need to see from this deck in regards to KADA SCOTT? Clarify the judgment. And okay, we got this coming out already. We got Fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So I'm going to put them back. Clarify the judgment in Leo in regards to, I just seen the water parking lot. We got hood famous celebrity. Okay, the cards want to talk. Again, everything about this reading is alleged. Something can be the truth, something cannot be the truth. Everything could be the truth, everything could not be the truth. But this is the energy of what's coming out in the cards and what I'm picking up or getting from the cards. What do we need to see from this part of the deck in regards to KADA SCOTT? Clarify the judgment in Leo. We got careerist, dreamer of grand schemes, vision, cunning, machination, aspiration. I don't know what neither one of their signs is, so he may or may not be a fire sign. Yeah, we got happily single. So I don't know if it says doing you, dating, stress-free, setting goals, career focus. So I don't know what the dynamic of their relationship was, or how did they know each other, how did they come to know each other. I don't know none of that. All right, clarify the Wheel of Fortune in regards to KADA SCOTT, in regards to this energy with her being missing. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune. I see post office. Post office just came out with homeless. Something about PH or HP could be significant. But I seen post office first. We got fuel station that came out in the reverse, but I don't necessarily want to take that in reverse. Fuel station, it says refueling stop, convenience store, charging station. But these is the two other cards that came out. I don't know if they said anything about him being homeless, because I definitely don't feel like that energy is in regards to her. But we got water coming out again. Water and inside. We got Thug at the top of the deck. Clarify the Devil sideways in regards to neighborhood. Something about a neighborhood. It came out sideways with the Devil card and Capricorn. I just did a reading within the last 3 days. GPS is at the back of the deck. You got elevator or beauty salon, elevator, journalist. We got lover. We got learner. And we got bard, which talks about epic tales. Keeper of epic tales, ballads, legends. Something about LB or BL could be significant. Did they say his name? I think they did. They said what his name was. I just don't remember right now. clear. Okay, we got legal proceedings. We got courier. We got stranger, passersby, encounter by chance, mutual aid, new friend. We got true colors at the top of the deck. I see 721 on the phone. Clarified judgment in Leo again. We got factory came out in reverse with tavern. I'm about to say tavern. FT or TF. So factory came out in reverse, and then we got tavern. Like I said, I don't know, and I don't want to. Factory. Didn't they bring up something about a factory? Tavern. Something about a bar and a factory. I think they, one of the last two videos I just watched, well, I only watched like since I got home, or not home, to this apartment. I watched, what, 3 videos, maybe 2 or 3 videos. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune in regards to KADA SCOTT and her being missing. We got birthplace of dreams. Pursuit of goals, belief in possibilities. We got accomplice in crime at the back of the deck. They did say the last video, oh wow. We got something about within the vehicle. Something could have took place within the vehicle, because I see that card sticking out. They did say, and then behind those 3 is Challenger, man-made disaster. We got chief or chef. Something about a chief could be significant. We got farm, because whatever I'm saying may or may not be significant. Again, I do see inside of a vehicle. I don't know what inside of a vehicle, what that has to do with it, but I literally see that right here within a vehicle. We got knight, keeper of honor, armor, battle, loyalty, workspace. I see cycle, crazy, obsessed, won't let go. Behind that I see doctor. Clarify the devil and Capricorn sideways. True colors and athlete. True colors and athlete. CTS, TCS, athlete, seeker of vitality, exercise, life, strength, speed. I want to know why neighbor came out. Let's see. Let's see. Secluded. I see secluded. It split the deck to these again. Well, homeless again, and then secluded. Separation, reflecting, soul searching. Fuel station got left on the table. Why did neighborhood come out sideways with the devil? In regards to KADA SCOTT. Laboratory. Social media. Something about social media could be significant. Maybe there could be some type of clues or something on social media. Whether it could be her social media, or maybe if this male has social media or not. Something about laboratory, or the letter L. Scientific research, experiments and analysis, innovation and invention, with educator being at the back of the deck. Imparter, mentor, guide, teacher, regret. I see fed up. Okay, I see that card. Please don't, like, I don't know. I be wanting to help, but then I was like, I've been doing that too. I've been kind of like holding back. Social media at the top of the deck. And then it's like, again, it's still this energy of just stuff is just happening back to back to back to back. Like, it's too much, in like what I'm trying to keep up with is just like so much going on at one time. I see 721 on the alarm clock again. Well, I see that on the alarm clock. I seen it on the phone first. Clarify the judgment in Leo in regards to KADA Scott. We have coat. So something about a bar and like she wasn't drinking or she don't drink. We got that at the back of the deck. Followed by boat and oh my god, man. We have that boat and which is I wrote as the Six of Swords. We got that, which is tunnel. Something about a tunnel may be significant. You got social media again popping up. I see outer space. I see crossroads. So maybe she could be somewhere near some type of crossroad or intersection. Multiple paths, turning point, divergent roads. Karmic ties I just saw, and then behind that is family. I don't know what that's meaning. I see fed up come out, want to come out again. Let's do another row of these, and then I'm gonna go to some tarot in a minute or another deck. Clarify the judgment in Leo in regards to hotel and self-love. I don't know. There could be something about a hotel, a bar, a factory, and a hotel could be significant. May or may not be significant. But she definitely was in like this self-love energy, or I don't know if they met before, but something about this hotel may or may not be significant. Again, anything that's coming out may or may not resonate. Could be significant, could not be significant. Something may be the truth, something may not be the truth. Everything could be the truth, everything could not be the truth. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune in regards to KADA Scott, in regards to this energy that's out here. You have Painter, you have Backstab, you got Mother at the back of the deck. Scorching Lands, we got, I see Roof. It says overhead shelter, protective canopy, rooftop views, crossroads again, road, desert. But Painter came out with Backstab. PB or BP. I'm meaning to do that, like put like a dash under each letter, because something about the letters could be significant too. Like the beginning of the first letter of each word, something about those letters could be significant. But Painter and Backstab came out. Painter, it says depict, sublimate, abstraction, form, sensation. You got Backstab, pain, cheating, deception, mind games, love bomb. I don't know what their relationship was, what the dynamic of the relationship was, if they even really knew each other or not. This is just what the energy is coming out in the cards. Clarify the Devil and Capricorn sideways in regards to KADA Scott. Living room with security guard came out in reverse. We got losing sleep at the back of the deck. I see influencer. I see no strings attached. I see karmic ties. The devil card. Cinema. Home turned in towards the death card, which is in Scorpio. Transformation, rebirth, endings. Let's try that again. Criminal. We're gonna take that. What about criminal with the devil and Capricorn? We got museum, sea level, or the sea, not the sea level, and lost soul. Museum, artifacts and exhibits, museum collections. You got the sea, ocean waves, seaside, lost soul, demon, seeker of clarity, wanderer, confusion, defeat, struggle. That's clarifying criminal. Why did Painter and Backstab come out with the Wheel of Fortune in regards to KADA Scott? Wow, a lot of these. You got Frigid Realm. You got Library. You got Arena. I hope this is not too dark, the screen. You got Arena. You got Karma is a Bee. That's his last name. That's his... That is his last... Yeah, that was his last name. I forgot what they said his first name, but that name, because that's his last name. Something about an arena, a basketball court, apartment complexes could be significant. A lot of trees, a library, frigid realm. Yeah, because when I came on here, my hands is cold. My hands are cold. They was cold before I started the video. These also came out. You got bustling hub, driver, and then you have mountains. I don't really know Philadelphia if it has mountains or whatever. 4111 on a recording. Wow, that was his last name that came out. What else? So some anything else? What else? Because I know I just put them back. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune with in regards to KADA Scott. Bumping heads, clown. Something about bumping heads and clown with that card again. But you have bumping heads that came out. You got clown, which is jester of laughter, comedy, mask, performer. And then you have those two coming out. All right, whatever's coming out may or may not be significant. Park just came out by itself. Something about a park. Home is at the back of the deck, which is like the Four of Pentacles. You got spy. You got street with the car. Something about a brown, yellow, blue, red, green, gray, black, white, or whatever color card could be significant. We're going to just say I see the angulation card. I see zoo. I see my way or the highway. Selfish, stubborn, arrogant, pride. I see the devil card. I see grassland card. I see waiter. Like a waiter. Bank. Blocked. Kitchen. Top of the deck you have desert. Dis-ease, obstacle, illness, dead, financial lack, left for dead, hardships, excluded, blockages. That card, wish card, which is, you know, the energy of Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. That card. These is all at the top of the deck. That card also. So I don't know if she knew this person or not. There go the train. I was talking about the train. Train, and there go kitchen. Behind that is police station. Again, that's the Knight of Wands card, player card, socialite of charm, elegance, expert of romance, leisurely life. And then we have that card, mother card again. They're gonna find her. They're gonna find her. They're gonna find her. They're gonna find her. You know, it don't make me feel good when all of this has been going on. It's so much. So I feel like that's why I kind of been taking a taking a setback or whatever too, because this is a lot. It's a lot. Hold on a minute. Let me see what else I should use. Hold on. So I seen 44:21 on the recording, and it's 4 minutes and 43 seconds on the timer. What do we need to see from this deck in regards to Jada and her being missing right now? What do we need to see from the Romeo and Juliet deck? Clarify the Judgment in Leo. We have appointment, engagement, marriage proposal. We have Capulet coming out in the reverse. Fatherly love, controlling, dogmatism. We got unrequited love at the back of the deck. I'm kind of hesitant to put the Capulet card in reverse. Okay, I'm going to put it in the upright. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune in regards to Jada Scott. We got Apothecary, Force, Sin, Cunning, Dark Side of a Human. I feel like that's giving me, that's definitely giving me his, I feel like that's his energy. Something about Reconcile, Seeking Help at the back of, behind that. Step Forward with Kiss. Alright. Clarify the Capricorn, the Devil on Capricorn sideways in regards to Jada Scott and her being missing. We got Secret Help coming back out. Keeping Secrets, Anonymous, Goodwill. Why did Secret Help come out with the Devil and Capricorn sideways in regards to Jada Scott? We got Reject, Firm Rejection. Something about SR. We got Determination at the back of the deck. SR or RS. Determination, Poison, Oath of the Moon, Romeo. We already got confirmation that something is connected to him. I don't know exactly if this is all of the energy, but something definitely connected to him because his last name came up. But you have Determination, Courage, Perseverance, No More Indecisiveness, Firmness, Poison, Harmful, Destructive, Oath of the Moon, Vows of Love, Romeo, Idealistic Lover, Passion, Rashness, Quickly Changing Moods, Resisting, Fear, Concerns, Worry, Risk. Resisting, it says, Face Your Heart, Do Not Follow Blindly, Masquerade Ball, Night of Passion, Embracing a Whole New Identity. Then you have Banishment with Dark Deal and Rings. Dark Deal is Wrong Decision, Incorrect Direction. Rings, it says Symbol of Love, Union, Soul Connection. Distilling Liquor, Strategy, Expertise, Double-Edged Sword. Double-Edged Sword is good and bad consequences. That's what that card means. I hope I wasn't reading that too fast. Sometimes I feel like I be talking fast. And then this is the mixed tarot oracle deck. I do want to use my deck, but then I don't know. It might get a little bit more, not necessarily explicit, but it gets more detailed. I gotta sneeze. Hold on, I gotta sneeze. Hold on. Oh, okay. So something about my nose, but I see Concern in the Veil. All right. That was about to come out. You got the Ten of Swords at the back of the deck. What do we need to see from this mixed deck in regards to Jada Scott and her being missing right now? Is there anything that needs to be seen or shown? Clarify the Judgment in Leo. We had the Star that came out in reverse with Distant Future. Ascension. But I'm going to put those back. It just flew out so fast. I also see the Lovers in Gemini. Up in the Clouds and Animosity just flew out. Eight of Pentacles. The Star in Aquarius is still trying to, well, that wasn't, so the Gemini, Lovers Gemini is sticking out. Now the Star in Aquarius is sticking out. Top of the deck, I see Obsessed. So this definitely could be somebody that was obsessed with her. Again, I don't know how long he knew her. This could have been something where that card that came up, Stranger, it says Pacifier, new acquaintance or new friend, whatever it said. But let's see. Just going to do a little bit more. Clarify the Judgment in Leo in regards to Jada Scott. We got the Ace of Cups with the Page of Wands. So I feel like this is something new, or maybe there was something with communication on social media. There may be some type of communication on social media. Again, I don't know if these two people, yeah, we got the Eight of Wands. So if there was some type of communication, Eight of Wands to the Ace of Swords, thoughts. All right, we got expectation. So I'm feeling like if this was something in the beginning, you know, social media is, I feel like, the #1 way. Because that was a video that just popped up. Somebody video I just watched within the last few days. And they was talking about how people are either how you can or you can't meet people online. But I feel like that is the #1 way to meet people. It's not always like just meeting them in person anymore. Social media is the #1, especially if you, I feel like, well, maybe even if you don't have a big following. I feel like, well, yeah, it don't really matter, I feel like, necessarily. But it also may depend on, like, this is just a side note on like, who you guys know, you know, or something like that. We, yeah, community. Something about who you guys know or whatever. We got community with Page of Cups, 9 of Wands, the Death card, and Scorpio at the back of the deck. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune in regards to KADA SCOTT. Clarify the, we got change. Change. With the number 9, Twin Flame. I see the King of Pentacles. You have the Trash Box, the Clown card coming up again. Clarify the Ice King turned over, 6 of Wands. So if he is the air sign, he definitely felt like whatever, I don't know, you know, yeah, but he was a flying monkey, I'm getting. That's what's coming out. Clarify the, okay, the cards is just, we got the Vampire card, blood, negative and or positive energy, sexual energy. I'm gonna just keep it. We got that at the back of the deck. All right. What else? King of Wands. Karmic connection. Wow, that just came out with a gift at the back of the deck. So this definitely was karmic. Or he was, I don't want to say that she was karmic, but her coming in contact with him or something like that, it was definitely karmic. Yeah, because it definitely brought, wow, emotional pain with destruction at the back of the deck. Anything else? Clarify the Judgment in Leo. Trash box again. So she's, I'm getting like she's saying that he's trash. Clarify the Judgment in Leo. King of Pentacles. Something about a relationship and or money could have been spoken about. I'm not going to say around the time she went missing. Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. He could have been presenting himself as a nice person, but we have nice guy with abuse at the back of the deck, followed by, excuse me, divine partner. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune in regards to KADA SCOTT. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune. We have Earth Angel. She was deceived. She's saying she was deceived. There was some type of deception. Yes, the Fool in Aquarius. I don't mean to put my finger like that, but the devil is about to come out again. The World is also sticking out. World is in Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio energy. She's saying that she was deceived. He deceived her. Or there was some deception about some hidden motive. There was some deception in regards to his communication or what he wanted from her, or I'm just getting maybe even how he was presenting himself or something like that, or I don't know, something. Yeah, Twin Flame just fell out in the reverse. We got the Tower at the back of the deck. I see third party situations sticking out. I see the Magician, I see Rising Star, and I see the Fool card, which is in Aquarius. Clarify the Devil in Capricorn sideways with the Neighborhood card in regards to, we got the 7 of Wands coming out. Actual money, 10 of Wands, and Emperor turned into the back of the deck. And or turned into the deck with entity attachment at the back of the deck. I also see Pathway, which breaks 35 breaks down to 8. I see Message that has number 7. Jealousy, Envy. We got North Node. We got Bliss. Something about he could have been burdened about, he was burdened about money. Yeah, something with entity attachment, legal issues in the reverse with commitment. And intuition card. Or intuition, and then the 10 of Cups. So why do I feel like he might have had, I see real love. Why do I feel like Ace of Swords, single, sexy, successful, that's her. Followed by the Most High. And then you have Ascending. Why am I getting like something about him having a family or something? Or something. Maybe a baby or something. Yeah, I just saw the 3 of Cups. Because they saying he not wanting to cooperate. 55 minutes on the clock. Let's see. I don't want to go too detailed in about him because this is not about him. This is about finding her. And I'm praying, like I said, I hope that they find her by the end of the night. Why didn't this man why didn't he want to cooperate? Why didn't he want to cooperate in regards to where KADA SCOTT is at? Why he didn't want to cooperate? The Two of Cups. Something about, I'm getting a false relationship, or something wasn't a relationship. Oh wow, 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles sticking out. You have a Queen and King of, you have a Queen and Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands that just came out. Or this could be her. Either this is something about 2 females, or that's her. Knight of Swords is at the top of the deck. Somebody rushing to do something without thinking about it. Or him trying to rush her to do something without thinking about it. Yeah, with the Moon card coming out in Pisces. Anything else in regards to why he didn't want to cooperate in regards to KADA SCOTT? The 9 of Pentacles comes out sideways. The 8 of Pentacles came out in reverse on top of the 7 of Swords. And then the 9 of Pentacles came out sideways over the 7 of Wands. So I feel like she was trying to block something, or something he was with, she wasn't with it or something, or I don't know. Even if this was somebody new that, even if this was somebody she already knew or something. But there was some kind of, I don't know if I want to say differences or something. Yeah, I see a gnat. I've been seeing that since I got here. There's a spiritual meaning for the gnats. But at the back of the deck, you have the Empress and Taurus. Wow. 9 of Pentacles just came out. 9 of Wands. Yeah, he wanted her to have her, like, he didn't want her to be in this, he didn't want her to be in the 9 of Wands in the upright. He wanted her to be in the 9 of Wands in reverse. And then look. That's at the back of the deck. But I'm going to go ahead and get out of this reading. Alright, again, like I said, something could be the truth, something could not be the truth. Everything could be the truth, everything could not be the truth. In regards to these missing people reading, you have to look at things with these readings with an open mind. And understand that just like I know a lot of other readers, we are not trying to be disrespectful, but I'm definitely just, what cards come out, what I feel like I need to read on is why I'm reading on it and why I'm saying it. I'm never trying to be disrespectful. I don't know if they have big houses in the area where she's went missing. Okay, I'm not about to do these cards, but I'm just gonna hope for the best. We gotta hope for the best. I definitely want them to find her alive. I'm really hoping that. Yes. Like I said, I did see this card. It says information coming to the light. I'm gonna pull a couple of oracle cards. That came out again. Anything else we need to see in regards to KADA SCOTT? Something about a Volvo. We got denial. So he could be in denial about something. We got that. We got this. We got that. What else? Anything else in regards to KADA SCOTT, or the energy in regards to her being missing? Anything else to clarify about her being missing? We got that. What something about a government job. We got that. I don't know where that's coming up. Anything else in regards to near close? Near close. I just saw gossip. What's clarify near close in regards to Jada Scott. What about near close? Income and communication, I see. We also got weird. What else to clarify near close in regards to Jada Scott? Oh, wow. Something about a tunnel or something. Something about a tunnel could be significant. We got that. I don't know if they have this this name somewhere where she's missing. I'm starting to notice like certain states have similar like names for stuff, whether it's a street, a road, a building. I see this. Anything else in clarifying near close in regards to Jada Scott, her being missing right now? Anything else from the Oracle basket to clarify the energy? I see this. I see this. So something is near close. Some communication is near close. We got that. We got that. We got something about a hotel. I don't know. Something about ice or something else. Something about a telephone company. I see high expectations. I see Nobel. Anything else to clarify this energy in regards to her being missing? Anything else to clarify about her, where she's at, where she's missing at? I see Gemini. I see Marines. I see Warlock. I see Squirrel, the spiritual meaning for a squirrel. Preparedness, practicality. And last card I'm going to take is that. But I also see this at the back of the deck. So, I mean at the back of the cards. We got that. Alright. I'm not really, nothing else is really trying to pop up. I mean, yeah. Something about this could be significant. Apartment, something about apartment may be significant also. But I'm going to go ahead and end this here. Alright, I am sending my my prayers that they do recover her alive. Alright. Ultimately, I want to, like I said, send my prayers that they find her alive, that they do find her, you know, and I don't really know for sure if I'm going to do another reading. I feel like this is going to be it. I wanted to go live, but I just couldn't bring myself to go live, so I'm recording it. Hopefully it will get seen the way it needs to get seen. I'm praying that that does happen. I will add a cover picture, a title, so forth. I will add this to the, I believe the whatever playlist that I put the other last two missing person readings that I've done. I will put this video in that playlist. All right, subscribe, like, comment, share. All right, again, keep an open mind when you watch these missing person readings. Something may resonate, something may not resonate. Something may be the truth, something may not be the truth. Everything can be the truth, everything could not be the truth. But this is the energy and what's coming out in the cards and what I'm picking up from the cards, or my interpretation of what I'm getting from the cards, from me doing the reading. All right, but I will see you later, and I will see you in the next video. Subscribe, like, comment, share. Since I do have this hoodie on, something about a hoodie and or Mickey Mouse or Minnie Mouse or something, that may be significant too. All right, I just wanted to make sure I didn't forget that. But I will see you later, and I will see you in the next video.